Well, sorry about that. I guess this is another episode. Uh, Holster time. All right, so let's get the. There we go. So this is the belt, and then I looked at the belt, and I looked at how I had it. Well, looked at the where the belt should go, and I noticed it doesn't fit. Well, because I gotta play with the. I gotta move the motor around, and then tighten it from the motor. Anyways, so looks like everything's here where it should be. I just have to figure out what this is. So that was a waste of an episode, but oh well. So here it is. I finally did find my 10 socket, but was too late. By the time I found it, everything was done. So I'll tell you what I did do. Okay, I finally took the actual bandsaw base part from the styrofoam, and after I got the stand to initially stand up, Manuel tells you to basically lift this heavy, it's not that heavy, but I lifted it. But you know, it's hard because you gotta place it inside here, and this thing is kind of jiggling around. Now if you look at it, it doesn't even move. Once you put that bandsaw on it, it doesn't even move at all. It's rock solid. When you first put it together, you're like, no way this thing's gonna, just no way. I don't feel very comfortable. But once you get the bolts in there, these are a little bit bigger, and you're able to tighten them up. It is really on rock solid. See, as you see, I've already made some scratches trying to do it the way Manuel told me. That stupid son of a bitch. But yeah, Manuel. Yeah, that's what he does to you. He screws you up all the time, most of the time anyway. So what I decided to do was lift it out of the styrofoam packaging, turn it over, and you got to be careful because this thing will, as you see here, it will move on you, but just turn it over, and then that way I can simply put the stand and insert it here, and then I loosely fitted these bolts. There's 6 altogether, 3 on each side, and installed it that way. So now I just have to figure out how to turn it over, but which I think it should be easier than trying to lift this thing by myself and fit it on the stand, because it weighs, it's pretty heavy. It's not light by any means. And where's my handy dandy flashlight? So let you see some of the details here. So okay, there we go. So these little supports on the sides, I guess they do help. I guess if you want to put any rubber feet or casters on them, you can. So I put them on because they were there, and then I had the washer, the washers, the lock springs. So this requires 2 washers, 1 on each side. Focus, come on, focus, and a nut and a lock spring. So when I of course when I did this, as I followed Manuel's direction, I actually put the wheels on. And then I put the wheels on. You have to use, you know, 2 washers, a lock nut, and a nut and a bolt. You have to use 2 of them to put them on. So when I started putting these on, I noticed that I'm missing. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and they require 2 each. So the problem was I only had 6 sets of these nuts, washers, and lock nuts, or lock springs, lock washers or spring washers, and I was missing 2. And I'm like, well, how am I going to put them on? So I originally wanted just to put one on this side because this is the side that has the hinges. So I felt better if this had this little support bracket here, to kind of hold it up in place. And the problem is, on this side, you can do it because you got the two holes for it. On this side here, because it's the opposite side, I already used, you know, one hole to put the wheel on. Then I realized, well, the other two bolts, washers, and spring lock washers were already being used for these. So so the packaging is all complete. There's really nothing missing. I thought I had two of those missing, but they're not. So I had to undo those, put these back on, and then tighten them up. And so that's how I got those on. And eventually there's a little spot here to the bolt right here. If you see the bolt right there, I'm flashing my light on it. And so you can, oh, that's a nut for the bolt to attach it to the bandsaw. And so getting in here was not that hard. Doing it this way was way easier because I can have access to it. So putting it upside down or installing it this way, and as you see, you can still kind of move it. Not much, but it can be moved. So installing it this way made a lot of sense for me versus what good old Manuel wanted to do. There we go. What good old Manuel wanted to do was have me put it on top. So this is where I'm picking up, and I would recommend you guys do it this way because it just was so freaking easier than trying to. And I'm by myself, so you could do if you have a buddy and you two want to lift some weights, go for it. Knock yourselves out. But if you're by yourself, this could be a better way for you. Of course, I got carpet down here. It does help to have carpet and a padding underneath so you don't damage your bandsaw. Just be careful. This thing will spring. It will spring out. So be careful with that. That's the only thing you got to be careful for. So let me try to finish up with this. I'll put you in the holster now. And pretty much, I got a couple parts and pieces left. And I'll see about how we can finish this off now. So, all right. So now that I got this in here, let me see if I can somehow tilt it up. This thing is going to be heavy. Oh, just be careful with it. It does spring out. There is tension on this, so it does spring out. So I'm going to probably hold it from here and tilt it up, or something like that, or maybe even hold it from here. But let me see, where's the bandsaw's over there. Okay, this is actually the heavy side. Let me make sure this is closed. Okay, and then I'm going to lift. I'm going to grab my hand. I'm going to lift here. That's probably the best place to try to lift it, because I don't want to mess up with anything. So we'll give it a try. And I put those support brackets on there. Damn it, the spring. Let's put it back down. So this is the challenge if you do it this way. The motor's moving on me. Okay, so the motor's not in place, so the motor's moving on me a little bit. But let's see what I can do. I want this to be a little. Let's tighten this up. I don't want it to flop on me all over the place. There we go. So here's the challenge of doing it this way, but it was easier to install it. It may be hard to get it up. I may just have to brutally be brutal about it and just try to lift the whole damn thing up. But let's give it a try. Alright, so you don't want to do it that way. I'll just pick you up and we'll just get going. Oh. come on, come on. Oh, that motor side is heavy. Oh, is there a lock on this somehow? Okay. Oh, challenge. That motor side is heavy, but I'm gonna do my best to. I'm gonna get this up, man. I am gonna get you up. You hear me? I'm gonna get you up. Yeah, there we go. Oh. 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 Yeah. I'm gonna get you up. I told you I'd get you up and you're up. Whew. Alright. That was easy. Sorta. I didn't put my handle in here, so I can't quite lift it. So I'll just put this, just temporarily just put it in. I could always put the pins back in it, but let's see how well this supposed handle really works. And oh, okay, not too bad. It's kind of scratching up against my carpet here. Let's see if I angle it a little bit more higher. Okay, angled up a little higher, and all right, it works. It works. The handle does come in handy. It does. Yeah, that works too. Wow. I got a metal cutting bandsaw. Yeah. Okay, let's take you guys out so we can have some fun now. Okay. So it was quite an effort, but it wasn't that really hard. You just have to play with it a little bit. The motor was moving on me, so it is set up that way because you need to put the belt on it and then tighten it from there. So I was wondering if there's a way to just tighten the damn thing. So anyways, just want to take a look here real quick, seeing if anything was damaged or messed up during the process of installing this. No, everything's in really good condition. I don't see any problems whatsoever. Just slammed down on it a little, but that's not a big deal at all. That's nothing. Okay. Here's this thing, which I'm not sure what it's for, but let's just have it out now. Let me see if it, there you go. This will now lock it into place. You know, this would have been helpful to know. I would have put this damn thing in a long time ago to lift this thing up. So, let's see here. Let's see here. That's it. Just doesn't go in. Let me see if it's the hole goes. It looks like it's not. The hole isn't bored going all the way through. It looks like it's kind of funneled, so the pin won't go all the way. So I was wondering if I need to push this pin all the way in or not, but let me see that. Yeah, seems like the hole's slightly smaller, because I'm looking at this and you can see it's kind of beveled here, and this goes in real easy, but it stops going in right there. No, just got to put some pressure on it. Now it'll go in. It's probably just really tight right now. Moving around. Oh, hope I didn't. Hope I didn't cause a problem for me by banging it that way. I can't get it out. Oh well, try not to bang it in. It does go through, but probably some grease would greatly help it move it around. Oh well, I'll worry about that later. Get back in here. Let's see if I could just. Make note, don't bang it in if you want to pull it out. I can get my vice grips or something. Let me just get my hammer and see if I could just hammer it through the other way. Just have to be gentle. There we go. So, looks like it's not straight, and probably a little grease wouldn't hurt to push it through. Let's see if I can, maybe a little file. I'm just trying to see if I can round it a little bit more. I think that's good. As long as it stops it from popping up, that's good. That's good enough for me. Alright. So, let's pull you out. Alright, you know, I feel like I'm almost there. Let me see. I just have to. Not almost there, but damn it, I feel pretty close. I think the stand was pretty much a big hurdle. So, okay. So we got the stand made. We got the damn base with the bandsaw onto the stand. So now it says here to attach the stock stop, which is that. So that's what that is. So there's your stock, and there's your. So that's the shaft, your stock stop. Okay. And you know what? I bet you that's what. Nope. That's where the hex wrench comes in, I'm assuming. Let's see if that fits here. Yeah, that fits here. So this hex wrench is for your stock stop. There you go. That's all it's for. Wow. Okay. So we have here. Looks like your there we go. Your hex bolt. So you need a hex bolt. Stock head screw. Okay. Shaft stock and stop. Okay. So let me see here. Okay, that looks easy to do since I got a little Allen wrench here to make it work. Okay, so there it is. It's right here. If you're all seeing that, let me try to move out of the way here to get you better lighting. There it is, right here. There, that's the hole where you put the stock. So I'm gonna go ahead and oh, I made a slight error, which I got to loosen this bolt now to put this up, which is doable. Excuse me. I don't think this is supposed to be in the way. Okay, no problem. Let's just put that right there. Just get out of my way. I'll eventually put that somewhere. I'll fix that. That's an easy fix. So let's see here. Okay, it just slides in. There's nothing in here that indicates that there's anything else that it would. Let's see. I'll pull it out here. So there's no hole at the base of the bandsaw stand or for the base. So it looks like it just goes. It just slides in. That's it. That's where it butts up to. That's all it does. Okay. Cool. I'll take that. That was an easy one. And so where's the stock stop? It's right here. Okay. Just gotta loosen that up. So it slides in. Oh. Okay. Now it looks like I tightened it, and it's just went all the way through. So okay, so that's all it is this piece. I'll just put it back on top and just put it back in. Alright, there we go. You got your stock stop. Just tighten it. Just going to tighten it just to put it on. And then, there you go. And tighten this on. I'm just going to tighten it on. I mean, I'm not going to really use it. There we go. It's on. That's just the whole point. Let's just put it on because it's there. I could just fix this right away. Oh, I got a nice little piece to put something on. So let me go ahead and just fix this thing here because I'm sure that's not. Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't. I just need to lift this thing up, and I'll just flip it the other way. So I guess I'm good on that. Here, I'll show you guys. So I'll go ahead and just take that out. So lift this up and come out, please. Ah, son of a gun. Nope. I'm gonna have to unscrew that. I'm gonna have to unscrew it. I thought I could do it, but nope. Oh, thank goodness I got my socket. I found the socket for it, so I found my 10, but I don't need it now. Ironic. And then I need my wrench, which this was a 14, so I need 14 on the other side, which I have a 14. Look at that. This set is wonderful. Wait until I start, I don't know, building cars or something. Then I'll be rocking. Be nice to turn it the other way. Ah, there we go. have to re-loosen and retighten these things because they were kind of upside down. Now they're kind of right side up. Maybe it'd be a good idea to give it a retightening here. So that should go this way. That should definitely go this way. Yeah, there we go. So what we get is something like this. There we go. Yeah. There we go. You get something like that. So you get a little angle to it. So good. Excellent. Gives me room to put this on. No, go the other way now. Okay, excellent. That's good enough for me. I don't want to over tighten. Just want to make sure one more time. Oh yeah, that's on tight. Okay. Don't have to worry about it. Excellent. Excellent. So this thing, see if it opens up all the way. So I think the motor has to be moved. There we go. Move the motor out of the way and it will go all the way up here to its upright position. Oh, that was fun. Enough playing with that. I still gotta put the motor on to the gotta put the motor the belt on. So okay, got that done. This still looks pretty good. Okay. I gotta get the oil for the gears and everything as well, so I'm not gonna be turning it on today. Or I could just kind of quickly test it, but maybe not. But probably gonna get some oil here. So, but at least let me do everything else. Let's see what else Manuel has for me, since he is somewhat helpful, but not really helpful. Let me see. Okay. Now let's attach the pulley cover. Alright, we'll go ahead and attach the pulley cover, then attach the spindle and the motor pulley. Let me see. There you go. Okay, it wants me to use a hex bolt and one flat washer, which I hope it's here somewhere, because I don't have it. Anyways, so there you go. Here it is, and let's see if we can figure out. So it has to go this much into it at least. So this much. And I hope that little Allen wrench, where'd it go, can fit into those holes here. Okay, I put those right under here. So I put those right under right here. I might as well just go ahead and just leave those here because I might need them. And then, nope, where's those Allen wrenches? Something for me to figure out again. Isn't that just wonderful? sure there's something right. There it is. There it is. Here it is. You all see that by any chance? There it is. So let's loosen that up, and I think we'll be able to pull it out. Yeah? What do you think? Whew. Okay, I'll just put you back in now that we found it. Now that we found it. Okay, all right. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Now we're moving along. Okay. Oop. Try not to lose these. You're probably gonna need them. So let's just put them right here. Oh. There you go. That was a good catch on my part. I got to get a better system, but right now this is the best I got. Sorry, guys. So this one, assuming just slides right off. Yes. Yes, it does. Let me see here. Come on. Okay. All right. It's got a key to it right there. Excellent. I'll just leave you right there, and let me find the other one to this. It's a little deeper hole. It's a deeper hole on here, but let's see if I can get to it. Yes, I can definitely get to it. Let me see if I can use this. Okay, just needs a loosen. There we go. Come on, loosen for me. There we go. Loosen. Loosen. Okay, good. Loosened up enough. All right, excellent. Probably have to turn it this way around to make sure it comes out right. I'll keep going till the battery dies, but if you guys need to skip around, go ahead. But this is how you would install it. I mean, step-by-step process. If you guys don't want to see it, you know, that's fine. You can just try to figure it out like I did. If I can figure it out, you guys can figure it out. Okay, so how does that work? Just guess I'm gonna have to just figure out how to put it back in there on the key slot. So there's a little flat spot right here. Now, and I'll show you, because if you want to put it in right, you just gotta do it that way. Just from looking at it. So there we go. Come on, focus. So there's a little flat spot right there, as you can see, and it's right here. And when you put it back on, make sure you got the hole for the set screw to screw onto here. That way you're not scraping the sides or anything. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you. Just really important. If you want your metal cutting bandsaw to work. If not, you know, totally ignore that. Okay, I could take this one off. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that looks like this thing that goes into the keyhole slot. Okay, I guess that's what that is. I hope I got it on right. The most greasy side, I guess. No, okay. Okay, I think it's this way, because that looks like where the set screw was on. It was on this. I'm sure when you install it, you don't want the probably don't want, I don't know if you want the set screw to be on that or not, but maybe you do. Maybe that is important. Let me see where the set screw is. Yeah, the set screw, the hole, is basically where the where that key lines up to. See that? See the hole? So the hole, see that hole right there? I guess you can. It's lined up to, actually no it's not. It's lined up with just a little bit. Yeah, it is. So that hole right there is lined up with where that key is. So there's a marking, so that's where it goes on the outside. Just want to make sure. You know, you never can't be ever too really careful doing this, I guess. Looks like there's a place to put the screw in. Maybe not. Okay. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this, so forgive me. Which seems like I'm just bitching you guys. Alright. Okay. Alright. Actually, no, it does. Once it's angled, there is a place to put the screw in right here, so I don't have to unscrew that. Let me get my screwdriver. Okay. And there's a washer, it looks like, right there. Just waiting to be used. This is too small. Let me use my bigger one because I can feel it stripping. Okay. Be very careful because it's on pretty tight, and I'm sure you don't want to, I'm sure you don't want to strip that screwdriver. But if you want to, go ahead. Be my guest. Have fun with that. Okay, there's a washer on there. Try not to lose that washer. Okay. So I got it. I'm gonna put it in this hand and pick up this baby. Oh, got it on backwards. There we go. My attempt is to get it right back in there somehow. Okay, come on. Come on, baby. Come on, be nice to me. It's almost like sweet talking a woman into bed with you. If you just do it the right way, she'll just jump right on in with you. Do whatever you want. And sometimes be a real bitch. Okay, come on. There we go. Fit in that hole, damn it. Come on, fit in that hole. And then she could always hold out last minute. Just give you a last minute hold out. There's something right there in the way. Okay. It looks like there was 2 washers. And 1 washer going down, 1 washer going up. So my problem is I gotta hold on to this damn thing until well, you know what? Why don't we just put that aside right now? It looks like there's a washer that's supposed to go underneath. I don't want to mess with that. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Let me see how well it holds if I just let it go. Okay, it will kind of hold. I don't really like the way it's holding though. Oh, come on, baby. Alright. Let's worry about it later. Put the keyhole in. Oh, there we go. I'll put you in next. Okay, let's put you in first. Oh, putting it the wrong way. Putting you in the wrong way, buddy. And there we go. You want to be putting that way. There we go. So let's get you going first. Let's see if I can just... Okay, it'll hold right there. Alright. Oh, man. Okay, that's in. Oh, let's get this sucker in. And you have to follow the threads on this to get it in. You just can't put it into the hole. It's kind of tricky. There we go. It's going in. And then I'm trying to get it in where on that flat part. So then I gotta pull it out. Maybe just take a look at it just one more time. Figure out where I need to put it. Okay. So here's the flat part. Just gotta put it in that way. There we go. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Darn it, if I don't move it around, I'll get it right. Sorry if you're missing it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this part last. See, I'm not gonna tighten it because I have to put that screw on in there with the washers on both sides. It looks like that's the way it's designed and made for, and so might as well just do it right the first time instead of the second time, the third time, or the fifth time. So at least I can be a little free now and use my hands here to do this just a little bit. There we go. I have to take off my gloves. This is a very sensitive job here, where it requires a very crap. Okay, well. Okay, well, so much for that. Let me see here. washer slipped out. Okay, come on, washer. Get on out of there. You don't belong in there. Okay, now where'd it go? There it is. Alright, now I got you. So let's do this. It's almost like you need 2 people to do this. Another thing I guess I can do, I'm not sure if that's going to help, but maybe putting the belt on might give me a little help here. Just give me some room to work with. Nah, not too much, but there we go. Actually, it does. It helps a lot. I should jump on this real quick before something goes badly wrong. Maybe I'm putting too much into this. Maybe that's what I'm doing. I'm just really anal about this, but because I just feel like the washer really needs to go in the front and the back of it. For some reason it's not catching. There we go, finally it's catching. Okay, good, excellent. Finally. Praise Jesus. Praise the Lord. Alright. Whew. I don't know, I guess you don't have to do it like I did. But there's a screw, there's a washer, and then you got this, and then there's a washer right underneath at the bottom. And I just felt that the washer had to be on both sides of this cover. I don't know, just something just tells me I gotta do it that way. It just felt right doing it that way. So that's kind of how I did it. And so putting this on kind of more or less helped. So let's take it off, because that's not how it's really going to be set up. So, alright, there you go. And now I just got to put on, I got to use my hands, the thing's greasy and everything. So, set screw, that's already in there. I just got to put it right on over it. There we go. That's going to cover that. So, I guess the belt's going to hold that really in place. So I'm not going to screw it on too tight. It's on pretty good. Anyways, that was interesting. Actually, I had to take off my gloves for that, man. I mean, that's how delicate it was. So, anyways, there you go. Now let's set this Allen wrench here. And I gotta be careful because although I'm turning this, it's not turning until I put the Allen wrench in here. So I get, okay, now it's, just want to make sure, there we go. I just want to push it in. Maybe I shouldn't push it in too much. Give it some room to breathe. Because I don't want to rub up against the, don't want to necessarily rub up against the, okay. I'm pretty satisfied with that. It's just the gears. It's actually onto the gears. That's why it's doing that. So this side. I guess I could set it up a little higher so it doesn't rub up against the gears and everything, or onto the box. And then again, it may not matter because once I put this on, it's not going to make a difference. Okay, let's put this in. I'll just set it in the middle, then I'll try to figure out how to set it up. Something else. And there we go. That's one setting. Come on, go in the middle. Go in the middle. Go in the middle. There we go. Let me see. Okay, I might raise it up a little so it's not scraping against the not scraping against the cover here. That works. That works. It's all about those fine adjustments that you need to make. Okay, there we go. Just to make sure then. Okay, let me see here. Okay, you see all that? There we go. And just make sure it's not scraping. What's really holding together is that little screw right here. Really holding that in place. Because once you put the belt on, it shouldn't be touching anything. Now what? There we go. Yeah, it's just hanging there. There's nothing really here. Spoke too soon. There's another attachment right here, which we got to put on apparently. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, hopefully you see that. See that right there? So you got to put that on too. So, okay. Oh crap! Didn't even take that off yet. Don't tell me I got to do this whole thing again. Yeah.